Spinning was known as an illegal and gangsterism sport. Many people lost their loved ones as it was dangerous because it was done on the streets. But now, it is an entertainment sport that is known and practiced around the world, where families come together for the spinathon and they support it with love and bliss in their hearts.
Spinning is something colossal. It's a feeling. My name is Levi Mamabulo. I'm from Brits in the Northwest. I study graphic design in Pretoria TUT Arts Campus. I'm a first-year student. But when I'm at home, I'm involved in spinning sports.
Levi started liking cars at a very early age. I think that time was about 4, 5 years when he started collecting, a lot of books for cars. So, when somebody grows up in that fashion, automatically as a young boy, you know that you've got a problem as a dad.
I got into this sport, like attending events, trying to get to know what's really going on there. And then I met up with some guys around town who actually showed me everything, like from being a fan to what happens when you are inside a car spinning.
And Levi helped me build this car right here. Been pulling strong ever since. Yeah, man, we go to shows as far as Kimberley. We're trying to keep these things off the streets. As you see, we're here in a safe environment here, keeping it off the streets, and yeah, just trying to keep it safe, man. Been spinning for 6 years. Been a proud supporter of spinning for about 10 years. Been following the sport. Yeah, it is quite costly maintaining these vehicles. Obviously, it does eat on the pocket, and from time to time you got the wife on the side there complaining. But either way, we do it for the love of the game. And,
He started like spinning. It was a little bit difficult because I worked as a traffic officer for about 21 years. Now you can just imagine, the clash between the dad and the son. The other one wants to do something that looks very illegal. When we grow, it used to be a game of abutsotsi and the stuff like that. But you know how other people wanted to collect it to be more legal of a game. So me and the mommy, because her mom also, she's working at the licensing department. Now, you imagine it's 2 officials working for the government and dealing with something that is very legal, and the son now wants to take another route, of which it came as a challenge to us. But the most important thing that I was worried about, it was his age. The age, these things, they've got how they get, when you get too much of adrenaline out of that, something somewhere is going to stuck. It's either the books or cars. So I was worried about that. And the driver's license also, because of the age, was very young.
What is the difference between drifting and spinning? Spinning for me it's very close to drifting. What it is you use a lot of accelerator, you get the rears all the way up, you get the rear tires to start to spin, turning the steering wheel, and then you're holding very, very tight circles. With a drift, it's getting the car into a spin, getting that spin under control, and then holding it for a much longer period of time, through a corner or through an obstacle or through a designated course.
He was never distracted about this thing. He's just taking it easy like anybody else. But that's something that comes first to him. He's somebody that will never go out. The only thing that takes him out of the yard is spinning. That is his love. As daddy, that's what I'm just doing, just to support him.
In order to spin, from my point of view, you need a manual transmission car. Your car must be rear-wheel drive, and your car must have a bit of power for you to find it easily to maneuver your car.